So we've been working with artist Roy Lichtenstein, and this is a close-up of one of his pieces of art. He made it look like a comic book, and to do that, he used Bendet Dots. Bendet Dots appear in newspapers and magazines when we look really close because it's how they were printed. And whenever we see Bendet Dots, we know we're looking at a Roy Lichtenstein painting. So we're going to create a background for our word art, and the first thing you'll do is glue stick the edges of a colored paper so that you can glue it down onto a black frame. Make sure it's very evenly spaced. And the color I chose because I looked at my word art, see down there in the corner, and thought pink would be a great choice. You'll make a color choice too. Paper loves to be rubbed down after it's glued. Thank you, says paper. So the other thing you'll do while you're waiting on this part is you're going to kind of cut a fun googly edge on your word art that we made last time. Even if you don't have any white showing like I do, it's easy to cut, you can still make a splattery or exciting or spiky outline. Just don't cut too small, just cutting little bits of scraps. See how little that was? And then we'll be ready for the next step. So today we're using bubble wrap. And to get paint onto the bubble wrap and make our Bendet Dots, I'm using a wide brush and just doing a thin coat. Then I carefully push it over and pat gently across the back. I'm not popping bubbles, just a gentle pat so that each bubble touches the paper, and look what it reveals. Beautiful looking Bendet Dots. Look at that gentle pat on the back. And I'm going to make my way around the outside edge of my colored paper. If some gets on the black frame, that's okay. We really won't see it, and it might look kind of cool. So every time I make a print, I'm going to brush a little bit more on, and then I'm going to flip it over, press so gently to transfer that dot look onto my paper. Notice I'm leaving the center blank. We're going to be covering that up with our word in a little bit, but I'm working my way around my paper. I'm being careful not to get any on my fingers or table as I work. A little bit does, but that'll be easy to wipe. So here I go. I've got a scrap cardboard and I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops of glue. That can glue right onto your Bendet Dot paper in the middle, and that's going to make our word art pop out. This is the only part you're using white glue for on this project, the cardboard. There's my 8 dots of glue again, and now I'm careful to lower my word art so that the cardboard will not show from underneath. You can do some last minute sliding, but now my word art will pop out of my background. All right. Paper loves to be held down into its glue, rubbed down into its glue, and you will have a finished art piece today.